Krishna, here we are at Krishna's Village of Peace at the 23rd Woodstock Festival in northern Poland, just on the border of Germany. If I could say, we're standing on sacred ground. How is the sacred ground? Well, for the last 13 years, the festival has been held here, and we've had our Village of Peace here. Our devotees have been performing the Mahayagya, chanting the holy names, distributing prasadam, answering people's questions, doing Rath Yatra, all the various activities of our festival. Just like the battlefield of Kurukshetra. That place is probably most known for the battlefield, but actually Prabhupada remarks in Bhagavad Gita that it was a sacred place from time immemorial, because that was a place where the sadhus, the sages, used to come and perform yagyas. And that's why I believe the Pandavas chose that place to fight, because they had the advantage over the Kurus. So it's a sacred place, Kurukshetra. So this is also sacred, in the sense this is very integral part of Lord Chaitanya Sankirtan movement. We come here every year and we perform the Mahayagya. Over 1 million people are expected at the Woodstock Festival, and because of our location, we have a prime location. We're just off the main entrance as you come into the event, and the first thing people see when they come to Woodstock is Krishna's Village of Peace. Our big tent, which is about almost 50 yards long, and they see our massive Food for Life distribution tent. They see our various tents around here, almost 1 acre of land we have here. And of course, they see the devotees busy as bees, performing their various services. So it took 10 days. It takes 10 days to build this village. You can see our boys on this video. They're working very hard in the driving rain and also the hot sun. So we give a lot of credit to them. Our mothers, our ladies are working in the tents, decorating them very nicely to attract people inside. We have, of course, the big tent. We have Food for Life. We have a questions and answers tent, which is always full with at least 100 or 200 kids. We have 2 seminars going on during the 4-day event. One seminar is the Art of Happiness in one tent, and His Holiness Shivaram Swami is coming up from Hungary. He's going to do another seminar called Simple Living and High Thinking. We have our Gopi Dots, we have our henna, we have our yoga tent, 2 or 3 instructors at one time because there's big crowds here. We have our book tent, which actually is one of the most popular, actually becomes more popular as the years go on. Because what's the result of coming to some Mahayagya like this? Cheto Darpana Marjanam. The heart becomes purified. And as the heart becomes purified and one's interest in Krishna consciousness or God consciousness begins to awaken, then one naturally begins to inquire.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
have one of the main features here, as always, is our mantra yoga tent. That's our kirtan tent. And the kirtan starts around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It goes to 3 in the morning. That's 11 hours of kirtan, and real kirtan. We have Mahatma Prabhu here. We have Madhava, we have Bibi Govinda Maharaj, Achyuta Gopi, Hare, myself, and other kirtaniers. Some of the best kirtaniers in ISKCON, and they're just chanting their hearts out. As Madhava always says, chant from the heart. But the real feature of that tent is not so much us, but the people. How the people enjoy Krishna consciousness. Why not? Krishna's all attractive, and he's present in the sound of his name. Namat Chintamani Krishnas Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. So when the kids come into the tent, there's sweet kirtan, devotees are dancing, they're caught up into the mood, and they chant and they chant and they stay for hours. In fact, when we try to finish at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, they won't let us go. They put the barricades up so the kirtan leaders can't get out. And when we finally get out, they keep the kirtan going till sunrise. We have 700 devotees joining us from all parts of the world. 200 of them will be engaged in constant cooking. We've rented 6 schools around this region, in this area, 6 schools, because these schools all have kitchens. These are old schools from previous times, so they have big kitchens. We rent the kitchens. We cook halava in one place, we cook papadums, we cook rice in another place, we cook sabjis in another place, like that. And yeah, we're gonna prepare 25 tons of foodstuffs. This is a Mahayagya. 6 tons of rice, 5 tons of beans, 2 tons of semolina, 2 tons of bananas, 2 tons of sugar, 2 tons of papadums, 2 tons of oil, and 4 tons of vegetables. 26,000 tons. That requires a lot of cooks working around the clock. And Ratha Yatra every day, up and down the main avenue. There's one main avenue here which divides the whole Woodstock up and down the main avenue, 4 hours every day, throwing sweets from the cart, getting the kids to chant and to dance with us. Again, like our smaller festivals up on the coast, we exist simply to introduce people to Krishna consciousness. This is our life, engaging others. And it's not hard if we follow the process which Srila Prabhupada has given us, which Lord Chaitanya has given us: chanting, dancing, and feasting.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Sankirtan Prabhupada described, he said this Sankirtan is complete glorification of the Lord. So it's made complete. We have so many, to make this yajna successful, we need so many various services, and everyone's service is important. So this is real. Samkirtan means the complete glorification of the Lord. So all devotees from different countries coming together at this particular time in history, here at the Woodstock Festival, this is really history in the making. You could say, I say this all humility, as a humble servant of Srila Prabhupada, this is the modern day pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we see ISKCON is doing this all over the world, in India, in America, in Canada, Brazil, Australia. The movement is growing, growing, growing. Surely giving pleasure to Srila Prabhupada, our acharyas, and Shri Shri Gaur Nitai. So we're very happy to be here on this this battlefield of modern day battlefield of Kurukshetra. And we look forward to introducing the people in a very big way to the wonderful world of Krishna consciousness, all due to the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, thank you for this wonderful opportunity to please you in such a ginormous way. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna